Hi, Sandy here. I'm still working on my 2018 vacation scrapbook. It's going to be over 200 pages. We went to Seaside, Oregon, among several other places, and so I had all of my Seaside, Oregon stuff gathered together in a page protector, the photos, lots of things, and now I've spread them out, got things sort of arranged. Nothing is glued down. Things are going to get tweaked. I picked up a magazine, kind of like a tourist magazine. It had a lot of things in it like this and this, and I cut out a lot of things. I cut out that. So I'll be putting this together, and I'm set them up. I just laid out a bunch of sheets of blue paper. It's going to like carry the theme through of this part of the scrapbook, all on the same color background paper. I'm making 2-page layouts. So I got them kind of in the order that I want them. They're going to get tweaked as I glue them down and detail each page. So I'm going to gather these up and take them to my scrapbooking room and videotape me gluing them together. So enjoy. Okay, I'm ready to start on my first 2-page layout. So I'm gonna start by gluing this strip down. This was in that magazine, so I cut it out. It looked nice on my page. Pretty crooked, I don't care. And I need a little scrap of paper because I thought I had some white scraps. I wrote down what we did on day 8, Saturday, 6/16/18, and what we did. It said we had shakes at flashbacks, but we had Sundays, not shakes. So I'm going to cover up this word. And write in Sundays. Okay. This is a postcard that I bought in Seaside. These colors actually look pretty good together. I have to trim this down to make it fit. So I'm going to cut it here and here. This is just some birds out of a bird book that I bought that I could cut up and use for my glue books. And I think it's going to look pretty good here on the Seaside ocean section. The seagulls. So I got that right there. I wonder if I can get this up. It looks... I'm not going to worry about it. The sunglasses. I need something here. This is my vacation, outdoors, all kinds of stuff. I need something there. That's my dog coughing. I got a sticker that says vacation. A little something more. Oh, look at all the water. Good to know that's there. Oh. How about seashell for a crab? A seashell. Yeah, that'll do. Just a little something to decorate my page. So this is a sticker. I'll put that right there. And this is something I cut out. So I glue that. Yep, that page is done. And then this shopping fiend. Did a little, how about Seaside shopping scene? Yeah. They have a pet shop called Spay Neuter thrift shop of Seaside, Oregon as their business card. Oh, how can I fit this on there? And we went to an antique mall. And we went to a man store with sports. And we went to a candy store. And I need something right there. So, in my baby children teen book I have, for teens, there's fashion and shopping, because that's what teens like to do. So let's see what I can find for shopping. A shopping bag or something. The mall. It's not really a mall. Maybe I don't have anything left for shopping. Doesn't look like it. I have a board. Well, no. There we go. Money can't buy happiness. That's what shopping is for. Okay, I like that. Hope it'll fit. Yes. Okay. So I got a postcard of Seaside, Oregon. I save receipts. I save just everything. So they had a nice antique mall there. I don't remember what we bought. We spent $12.50 there. And then I cut this out of the magazine that describes it, the Seaside Antique Mall, with the address and a little description of it. So we'll put that there. And then Seaside. And then cut this out of the magazine. Seaside shopping scene. This is really coming in handy. Free embellishments. Woohoo! I know they're not acid free, but I don't really worry a lot about acid free. Up to a point. But I'm going to decorate my pages with whatever I want to decorate them with. So here's the Spay Neuter thrift shop card, and it's just like any other thrift shop, except the money proceeds go to spay and neuter animals, and I'm all for that. I've never allowed any of my animals to have, my dogs or cats over the years, to have puppies or kittens, because there's just too many of them that don't have homes, and I am not going to add to that problem. This is, I thought I had a receipt for the spay and neuter clinic, because I did buy, I actually found some scrapbooking supplies there. It'll probably turn up later, but the page is done, so I'm not going to put it on there. And we went to the man store, and it's sports stuff and barbecue stuff. I don't know what all, but my husband liked that store, the man store. My page is a little bit busy, but that's alright. Now, so there's 2 pages done already. And next will be the flashback soda fountain 2-page layout. This is the menu, and I'm going to trim it down and glue it onto the page. For a nice blue border around it. In fact, as far as borders go, I have all of these blue strips that I've collected that I make borders with. Every once in a while I go through and I just make a bunch of borders. So I'm doing a blue page, so I want something blue, I think. And it's not real important to get something that's a perfect fit for whatever it is. I think this is just fine. Right there. Add a little interest to the page. Okay. gonna glue this all up. Oh my! I didn't realize this was printed on both sides, so I hate to actually glue it down. And this is a 12-inch strip, and I only do 8.5 by 11, so I have to trim it down. And yes, I do save these scraps, and I do use them. I use them on my tags and borders that I like to make. I like to have a little bit of colorful paper hanging off the edge. It just adds a lot of interest to it, I think. Okay, so I'll put that on there. That's the purple glue. It'll dry clear. I don't know what I want to do about this. If I just let it float in there, it'll look... I think I will let it float in there. It'll be in the page protector. So I bought this postcard, and I didn't even notice it said Flashback, which is the soda fountain there. I'm going to trim it just a little bit because I got to get all this stuff on the page. Okay. And this is the soda fountain. Three full photos that do not fit on here, so they always have to be trimmed down. So I trim a little off the top and just a slight bit off the bottom. And yes, that works. And let's see, I need a border here. I have these that I had made with all of those strips. Every once in a while I go through and I make these, and I do use that. Oh, that looks good with those stools. That's one I might use. So far I'm liking that one the best. I need to re-glue that one a little bit. It's fine. How about some sparkle? Yeah, I like sparkle. Now, that's a good color too. Oh, you know, I think I'm going to go with that one. It's hard to decide. But I do use these borders, and I do. And then I make a lot of borders like this. These are my bases, and then I make a lot of borders like this. Just using up all of my stash and stuff. And I really love making these borders, and this is what I do with those little scraps of paper that I save. I like to have a little bit sticking off the side. Okay. Oh, I gotta put my blue borders back. I try to put things away as I go. Keep things tidy. Okay. I'm going to glue this down. to the side. Just drop my glue stick. Okay. Now I will glue this down. And I like to have a little bit of the colored paper on the background showing along the side here. See, and a margin. Sometimes I use photo mats if I feel like I have space I want to fill up. But when there's three, no photo mats, no room. And I like how this turns out, that they're kind of framed in by the color. I got the word classic here. Well, I better lay this stuff out. See what I want to do. I'm going to cut this down. That's our receipt for our sodas. Yeah, I save everything. You know, if I go back 20 years from now, then I can see how much I paid and how much things have gone up. Okay, there's my receipt. Flashback soda fountain from the magazine. And I have this Seaside, Oregon. So I'm going to cut that out and glue that on too. And just think, this stuff will be saved. You preserve your memories in a scrapbook, and you'll save it probably for the rest of your life and pass it on to your children. You know, so any little thing that you glue into your scrapbook will be saved forever. Oh, that color turned out nice. Look at that. There, preserved our little visit to the flashback soda fountain. I just kind of had an idea. I'm going to take this piece of paper. And I'm going to fold it like this. And I would use my stapler, but I don't have it handy. I'm going to use a piece of tape here. And here, kind of hanging off the edge, so I'm going to trim that off. Now, just going to make a little, I've never tried this before. I usually, when I have brochures, I will make a little slit in the paper and run a ribbon through it and tie it in place so it doesn't go anywhere, but I don't really want to do that with this. So glue that right there. And then, I think, no. Then I can put this in here, and I'll be able to pull it out and look at it and put it back, and it won't be moving around. So now I need another strip of glue to kind of decorate that a little bit. Got some aqua going on there. Hey, I got happy, happy, happy. That looks good. Yeah, it says happy, happy, happy right there. I'll make it go all the way across. So I'll trim it right there. That's just the purple glue. It will dry clear. It's a little bit crooked. I like glue sticks because you can reposition them. And it's very economical. Alright. Now there's a 2-page layout for the soda fountain. So now I have 4 pages done. And next is this 2-page layout. I found this map here of Seaside, Oregon, so I'm gonna trim that a little bit. I found a lot of good things in that magazine. There we go. Then I got this little picture of the city, and I'm gonna trim this up a little bit. I found a lot of the words Seaside, Oregon in that magazine. And this is the main, this is Broadway, and it's a street that leads to the beach. So I'm going to trim this up and use it. Now where do I want to cut this? I like the flower on there, but it's got to go. I'm going to cut it about here. What else did I have to put on there? Oh, well, okay, now my page is pretty much full. Awesome. So I'll get that glued down. And I ran out of glue stick on that one. I have this lid with scribbles on it, and that's the one that I'm using. And then I put the new lid on the old stick, and I'm collecting glue sticks back here. I'll show you in a minute. I think I'm getting close to 200 pages into my scrapbook, my vacation scrapbook, and I've been saving all of those glue sticks. I want to see how many it's going to take. out of camera range there. Okay, that page is done. Seaside, Oregon. Let me show you this. This is all the glue sticks I've used so far for 200 pages. But they're only like $1/4 a piece. This is just a few dollars right here. I think I would have used a lot of money in tape if I used tape, double stick tape. I don't use tape. So that's a lot of glue sticks. And I just recently bought 3 boxes of 60 glue sticks, and I just finished my last batch of 3 boxes, and it lasted me 1 year. So I use a lot of glue sticks. I ordered them from Walmart. Okay, let's work on this page. We rode the carousel. Now I got this out of a magazine, and I'm not interested in any of this. It's got the carousel on it, and I like this, so I'm going to glue it onto a piece of paper just for some extra support, because it's just a thin magazine page. Okay, then I want to put, this is the Seaside Carousel building, and this is the carousel, and I got this out of the magazine. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. Okay, I think I'll put that right there. I got this Flat and Penny Carousel Mall, Seaside, Oregon. I think I'll put that right there. Oh, and I cut this out of the magazine, Seaside Carousel Mall. So I'm going to trim that down. Put that on my page. I'm going to cut this partly around this circle. Okay. I think I'll put that right there. It's on Broadway. Got this little thing, Seaside, Oregon. Put that right there. And then I've got this ticket that's in my scrapbooking supplies. I'm going to trim it down. And then I wrote down that the 3 carousel rides, $2.50 each, $7.50 we paid for them, and I want to remember what we paid, so I'm just going to write 250 on here. Then I'll always remember. And nothing fancy, just wrote it on there. So put that right there. So I'm going to glue down my pictures. When I glue down other things, I glue all the way to the edge, but for my pictures, I just put it in the middle of the picture. And then I have redone scrapbooks in the past, and I've been able to peel off my photos without damaging them much. That double stick tape, boy, that's hard to get the photos off once you've glued them down. Okay. Well, I think I want that down by the carousel because that's what it goes with. Okay. Had to change my SD card because I ran out of space. So moving along, gonna do this 2-page layout. Gotta trim my photos so they fit. I got this out of that magazine. It's a good picture of a place at the seashore. Well, I videotaped myself gluing together 11 pages of my Seaside, Oregon part of my vacation, and the last, I don't know, 6 pages or so, my camera ran out of the battery, died, so I had to recharge it, but I didn't even know that. So I just kept on videotaping with the camera off. I didn't know it. So I'm going to show you what I got done. These are the first 2 pages of the Seaside section. You saw me do that. And I put day 8. It's the 8th day of our vacation. I put this sticker on for each day as we go. And then the first page of each day I make a list of everything that we did that day, and they're all different on every day, you know, not different ways of doing it, but it's there. And I did this page, then I added some ice cream to it. I didn't do that when I was videotaping, just the last minute addition. I got this done for you. I'm not sure I got this done on the videotape, but just glued everything down. Put some sand. This paper looks like sand, and this is kind of like rustic wood, sort of. And I had to glue this onto a different sheet of paper because it's blue, and so is my background paper, so I had to make that stand out. And I did this page. I had this border that I made, and it was in with my beach stuff. And then I did this side, and I added a glitter photo mat using up scrap paper that I had a bunch of glitter paper, and I just wasn't using it, and I cut it into photo mats, and now I'm getting it used up. And then this, we had dinner at KFC. And we shopped at Safeway, bought some food to eat in our room, for breakfast and dinner. And that's it so far, and I'm up to page 196 of my 2018 vacation so far. This book is the first 2 days of driving to Seattle and all of our things we did in Seattle. And this is 170 pages. And it's too fat. Once I get everything done, I will shift it into 2 books that it all fits nicely into. I'll decorate the cover and the spine, and I'm going to make the spines match because it's 1 book continued into 2. Then I have a bunch of empty page protectors here. I'm going to add some more. And then I've got, from there we went to San Francisco. And so I still need to do all of this. And like I say, this is going to be well over 200 pages. I'm at 96 already. I think maybe about 225 to 250 pages. So it's coming along. And thanks for watching. Bye. Subscribe to my channel.